Today on the Jeep JK, we've got a special treat. It's up on some ramps. Do not do this by yourself. It's pretty scary. In fact, life in general can be very scary. It's very hard to get through life. I often say it's hard to get through life without a church family. If you don't go to church, I want to encourage you, find a church that loves Jesus, that teaches the Bible, and that you can get connected to, you and your family, and lead them to Christ. Hey, today, the project is gonna go on the back underneath. What could it be? Let's dig in. We are installing this Quadratec hitch on the back of the Jeep. It also has the wiring harness with your the pin connectors. And this one comes with the Jeep cover. Really excited about this. This increases the value of this Jeep, just being able to tow some things. The cool thing about this is it is Quadratec. I'm not sponsored. Hey Quadratec, I'd love to test out your supplies. So the cool thing about this, 4 bolts on the hitch receiver. And if you go under your Jeep, you're gonna see something really cool. I can see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 holes in your frame. It's as if Quadratec planned this out. So, we're gonna install this. Let's get the packaging open, get the instructions, and see what we can do. All right, so there is a lot. There's the wiring harness. We've got to take off this rear light and connect the wiring harness. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the hitch on first because it has a receiver, a mount type here for the pin connector. And so first thing we gotta do is get these bolts out, and then we're gonna go underneath and go ahead and install the hitch. What I don't have is a torque wrench. Once you install these, you need 80 foot-pounds of torque per bolt. And I don't have a torque wrench, so we're gonna have to figure that out after we install. Let's go ahead and get this installed. All right, one of the things I've noticed is this is a tight fit on the frame, so you're gonna have to get a rubber mallet to move these bolts, or the bolt holes, into place. But once you get there, like it's up there, it's a tight fit. You'll need a mallet, move it in place. Next thing to do is start to thread these bolts through. It's really tight in this spot, so it's just a work. You got to put in some effort, but it'll get there. All right, so got them started. These are a pain with the muffler. This one still is not seated in the receiver, the bolt, the nut in receiver. But these got started, so I gotta wiggle this around, see if I can get this one going. But now, just start cranking. All right, the hitch is on. Again, I don't have a torque wrench, so I've gotta borrow one of those, but get it as tight as you can. Do not tow without a torque wrench. Get these things tightened down properly. Next step is the wiring harness. We have to remove the light. The cool thing about Quadratec is they've thought of everything. These little clips will go into certain spots on the frame. Holes are already there, so really cool job by Quadratec. Again, Quadratec, you want to sponsor somebody, reach out to your boy. All right, let's get started. First thing we gotta do is take off the light, and then we'll get to the wiring harness. All right, look, all of it fits down inside your gas tank. There's a little opening. You can put the rest of these, the wiring harness down in. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna attach the Jeep wiring, original wiring, to the new harness, and then the harness, is gonna go to the light switch. That'll help with the blinkers and all that stuff. So pretty simple. Once you look at the diagram, again, Quadratec, amazing, has already figured it out for you. Just plug and play. Again, when you go inside here, you're gonna see this opening down there. You can see the light. Thread your wiring harness through, and it's gonna come down, and then you can start putting it up plugging it into the frame holes to keep it secure. So let's keep going. Not super complicated. The old Jeep harness is here. This is the new connector that goes to the toe. The old Jeep wiring inside connects to the new connector from Quadratec, and it even comes with the staples to get you set in there. Quadratec has thought of it all. Got these clips built into the harness. There's your 4-pin connector. Now to add the Jeep logo cover for the hitch, and I'll give you one more shot. Boom, lights are working, hitch is installed. Again, I'm not gonna be towing anything until I get a torque wrench. I have installed this on a 2-door Jeep JK, so I have, I guess, upgraded to 2,500 pounds of towing with the Jeep, according to Quadratec. Again, Quadratec, hook a boy up. I'd love to review some more products. Hey, please like, subscribe, find a local church that loves Jesus, that teaches the Bible, and get connected. Lead your family to Jesus and do life with other believers. Hey, love God, love people, make disciples.